What's up, pimps and pimpettes? I'm Mr. Nasty, the Archbishop of Assault, because I put the hate in chateau, and I also put the hate in whatever. Get a dictionary. That joke is funny as fuck. This is my Bishop of a War, Apache, and we're in questions. Round 3. Fight. Salem says, you speak well and loudly, but how are you at war? Firstly, I speak well. I mean, we all know loud is true, but well? Second, you must have lost your damn mind. I have taken city after city, and even after we weren't allowed to crusade, I convinced another city to join our cause with words. I let others attack and run Camarilla the fuck out. I fought infernal beings beside the Inquisition and gathered assets for when we were allowed to throw the fuck down. I focused on weeding bullshit from the sect so that we'd have upstanding, strong pimps of warriors, like my Bishop of War, Apache. Brother Zach of the Nasty Boys asked, as a fellow knight, I see your views of the loyalists as pretty spot on to my personal views as well. Now what you think of them Lillians? I do not accept persecution as a means of strengthening the sword. The end.
Amen.
Malkos asks, Malakos. Is that his name? Malakos.
Yeah, sounds right.
He's a knight, my homie. Malakos asks, what does the Black Hand and Inquisition do? How will you as the Regent use these tools to strengthen the sword? Well, first off, I'm not the Regent yet, but I like the way you're thinking. You, my brother, are the sword. The Inquisition is the lacquer that keeps the sword from being rusty and unusable. The Black Hand is the friend you've got guarding your back 24/7, black and yellow. The Inquisition is more likely to let you know who they are as they kick shit in, but as a regent, I'd support either of them from doing their job. However, if they're doing their job and you doing yours, you're never gonna see one. Now, Jammer asked me 11 questions, 10, and then one separate one that he asked me, so I figure I'll start with that one first. Nasty. These clubs that you've been hanging out in, yeah, where everyone wears leather biker jackets, yeah, were there any women in them? Are you serious? Mr. Nasty only goes to clubs that are full of nothing but women. I think lesbians, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lesbians, sir.
Yeah. What clan are you from? Are you part of any particular group, lineage, pedigree, but club or other subscription of that clan? I don't know what subscription of that clan means, but me and my brother here are both children of Sinclair. We are motherfucking furies of righteousness. I'm the sire myself personally of a homeboy you may have heard of named Valentine, who's also the sire of Abel, another motherfucker you may have heard of. So, I guess that makes me his, like, grandsire or some shit. But we don't act like that because we're not the Camarilla. Like, I don't bond him or make him do shit. He's a pimp-ass homie who does things his own way. Many years back, though, I remember I was a ghoul to a Lasombra. Remember Marco, right? And his daughter Elizabeth. And that was an interesting time. What path do I follow? Why is that path specifically appealing to you? Have you followed others in the past? If so, why did you change? Well, first off, I didn't change. Always been the same path. I'm a pimp. Me and my homie here are pimps. We're both on the same path. I, personally, am one of the pimp-ass knights of Honorable Accord that was trained by former Priscus Kettering after a request from the Archbishop at the time, now Cardinal Sabina. Yeah, she wanted me to strengthen myself, and Kettering did that job of breaking me down and making me the Cainite I am today. My homeboy here, very similar. What political group within the Sabbat do you belong to? Have you belonged to others in the past? If so, why did you jump ship? Never jump ship once? Ultra conservative. I get weird looks when I say that. I'm all about the war. I'm all about the bishops. You'll never hear me lie and say that we are getting rid of those positions. I accept other Cainites who revel in their freedom, but that's not for me. I gave up my humanity and my freedom to win a war. I'll give my unlife to cause the fall of the Antediluvians. That's just how I roll. And even my homeboy doesn't roll that exact same way as me, but he understands and we get along because of that. If you were the regent, what role would you encourage the Black Hand to take in the Sabbat and why? And then he asked, how about the Inquisition? I'm gonna skip this because it was already asked. See earlier, if you forgot, Just rewind. I don't want to repeat myself. How about the Priss guy? Well, they do their job now. I mean, shit. They roam across the land advising based on what they see. That's all you ask. That's what they do. Do you have any strong opinions on the Kodamalon, the Purchase Pact, the Pandas, the Bahari, or any of the political factions of bloodlines within the Sabbat? See earlier. I do not accept persecution as a means of strengthening the sword. The end. Every individual Canaanite is strong enough to reap the repercussions of what the individual actions they take are. You cannot hide. There are basic rules to follow. If you can't do that, I won't have to worry about your ass, because your ass ain't gonna live for shit. Next question. What should we do to defeat our I think that means existent, but he spelled it wrong. Enemies, and then he puts in parentheses, the Camarilla, the Anarchs, etc. Well, cut off their airports, shut down roads, kill them all if they try to fight us, let the rest join us. I found more Anarchs are interested in joining us against the antediluvians, and even the Camis seem to know what's going down these days. Fuck yes! More supporters. Next question is, what should we do to defeat the ancients? I'm glad you asked that question. Anything and everything possible. If you're looking for specifics because you don't have a leader near you that can get shit done, message me like the hundreds upon hundreds of others did. I will help your ass make a difference. And then the last question, one of my favorites. Mr. Nasty, what do you most strongly wish to change about the Sabbat? Snap call, crusade, motherfucker, crusade. I don't know what you expect to get done fighting the enemies of the Sabbat if you cannot fight the enemies of the Sabbat. I mean, damn it, that shit is breeding weakness. By the way, I received some reports. Bogomol and Eddie have proven they are champions to the cause of the Sabbat for their valiant attempts to defend Priscus Vassen.
Priscus V.
Priscus V. To defend Priscus V, and then for getting information on me on her fall. I don't know why that bitch didn't message me. I had an army stationed a literal 15 minutes from her obfuscated ass. But she's dead now. That was the last question. If you have any others, feel free to send me a message. I believe all of us are going to be getting together shortly to have a bigger open forum instead of me just sitting here doing these videos and the majority of the others not answering a damn thing other than Radu B Street. Thank you for being a super pimp. In the meantime, blood on a Sabbat, kill Camis.